we started growing around Louisiana, and then into Mexico and Venezuela, and then all over.
The main purpose of the growing operations on Avery Island is to grow huge fields of peppers and to choose only the top 1% of seeds to send away to be grown elsewhere.
We look for the right plants, we mark them, we pick them, and those seeds are used to send to Latin America mostly, where we do the majority of our harvest.
Are these financially the most efficient pepper for you to work with?
Absolutely not.
Really?
It's a more attractive looking pepper than a lot of them, but it's very inefficient.
Why?
They're very small, it's hard to get off.
Are they all picked by hand, or do you guys have machinery?
No, they're all picked by hand. We've been trying to develop a machine that would do it, but it's just not very efficient.
I'm gonna have a bite.
What you
Ooh,
feel is it
it's
starts
hot.
working mostly on the front of your tongue, and it'll start going back. So I need to stop it from going. That was great. You ate the whole thing.
Thanks. Yeah, I just wanted to show my commitment to the brand. It's also really cold outside, and now I feel like I'm a little bit more. I think we both look a little more red.
Yeah, definitely.
Once the peppers have been picked, the seeds are extracted and sent all over South America and Africa to be grown from seed to pepper. At that point, the peppers are combined with a little bit of salt and ground into a pepper
Wow.
paste, which is then shipped back to Avery Island for processing in these large containers.
All right, ready to go?
Woo! How many barrels do you fill up a day?
بس بسأل شي ده
Is this a one-person job? You can do it all on your own.
Okay,
You need me
good.
a little though, right?
More for food.
Yeah. So cool. I'm gone.
No. What separates us from everybody else is what we do is the engines are very limited. We can't process them. There's a lot of people who are Tabasco fans, love Tabasco, they have no idea the pepper sauce is.
Now we filled a bunch of barrels and we're gonna put the lid on and get them ready for aging. Alright.
This is its natural state. All this is ground Tabasco pepper and it is picked with salt added to it. It doesn't take much. It is spicy. It's very fresh, like grassy notes to it.
Yeah.
Like a fresh chili.
Definitely gives a grass. So could you explain the reasoning for the salt lid that goes on here?
So the salt that you're seeing here is not actually touching this at all. So there's a lid here, obviously the salt on top. So maybe if there's a small imperfection in that lid that we don't see, that salt jams itself in there and acts as a seal. And it does, it's an extra protective layer.
Now the barrels are sealed and sent to the aging warehouse for over 3 years. I can't stress this enough. All of the world's future Tabasco is in this room.
Tabasco.
55,000 in here of these barrels.
صوصكو حلها Tabasco.
All the future Tabasco.
Tabasco.
Each barrel makes approximately 10,000 2-ounce bottles of Tabasco.
Wow. So should them.
Here, you can kind of look down that one.
Do you kind of like the cobwebs a little bit?
Yes, it's a natural way of keeping the insects down.
This is so crazy because the barrels are like a living entity, and obviously it would be so much easier to just put everything in a giant bin, like a controlled plastic or stainless bin. It's just such a human stage of this process. Now I got the chance to see what the 3-year-old mash tasted like after spending all that time in the warehouse. Right here we have 3 years from now, time traveling.
Correct.
Evolve your business with 4 times membership rewards points on your top 2 select spending categories.
Say goodbye to extreme routines.
So this is the same? It's
Absolutely.
lost
Yeah.
all this water?
Correct. All this moisture. So that's part of the fermentation process. You have evaporation and things like that.
Does it lose some of the spice? You almost get like a miso vibe when you get that fermentation.
Right.
It's not just straight salt, it's one cohesive unit now. It's not just a bunch of Lone Rangers in a barrel over
That's
there.
it.
So this is the blending department. This is where we take the 3-year-old aged mash and we make it in Tabasco red pepper sauce.
The 3-year-old mash then makes its way into the mixing room, where it's combined with vinegar at a measure of 70-30 and mixed for approximately 3 weeks. Is this hot sauce heaven?
Hot sauce heaven right there. I call it Saltville.
Sauceville.
Yeah.
Are you the mayor?
Saltville, Louisiana. I'm the mayor. Come see me anytime. These are my vinegar tanks. So I get about 2 truckloads of vinegar every day. 12,000 gallons go really, really fast.
Okay, so this is the 3-year-old mash.
Yeah, this is 3-year-old aged mash ready to go.
From here what happens is the 3-year-old mash gets sucked into one of those machines and then mixed with vinegar.
To the mixing tank.
Gotcha.
One of the ways Tabasco keeps the product consistent is by blending all of the peppers from the different countries together in each batch.
Use 12 barrels, a mixture of different countries together. Like I might put 3 or 4 countries together. So and some get the 96 barrels that we use every day.
The nose in here is quite pungent. It smells like you get a little bit of the hot sauce, but it's just a lot of vinegar. How's it? You get used to it?
Oh yeah, you get used to it. I mean, after years of working over there, you get used to the smell. And I don't know, smell it.
Even when you walk in first thing in the morning,
First thing in the morning,
you think it smells like everything else?
smell like go time to me.
From the storage tanks down there, they get pumped up into here.
And constantly stirred 14 to 28 days. So this is the mash, the 12 barrels of mash, vinegar all mixed together.
So from here, it gets strained.
Every tank you're gonna get out like anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 pounds of seed.
Okay.
Pepper pulp, you're gonna get about 30, 40 pounds of pepper pulp.
And then after everything comes out, then you get this, which is like finally what we know of as Tabasco.
Tabasco sauce. That's ready to go. Only thing I gotta do here is take a sample to the lab, let them test it for me. They test the salt, the pH, the acidity, the pungency, and they tell me it's good or not. We only make good stuff over here, so it's gonna be good.
So what keeps you interested and excited is making something that is as close as possible to the thing that's been done for 150 years.
Yeah, so doing that is tradition.
And 50 years.
When I go in the store, I get to see Tabasco brand pepper sauce on the shelf. I have my hands in making it, and it's known all over the world. So I'm just proud to be a part of it. The tradition that keeps it seems like it just keeps going and going and going and going. It don't get much better than that. I mean, I like it. I could do it another 40 years. I mean, if I come to your house and you don't have Tabasco brand pepper sauce, it's gonna be a quick visit. And so just make sure you have it on the table, ready to go.
You'll leave the restaurant
I'll
if they
leave
don't.
the restaurant.
Once the Tabasco sauce is finished and approved, it makes its way to the bottling facility, which is literally next door. Just a reminder that everything Tabasco happens on this island.
So what goes on in there?
So it's really, really pretty simple. The sauce comes down into a filler. You'll see the bottles go around.
Okay, dhalooyinka saasaa loogu shushabaa kaa la arag.
They get labels put on them. They go in a cart, and then they go in a box. Really, really simple, but it's moving really fast, and it's really pretty cool to see how dynamic it is.
And how many bottles you guys get per day?
So on a good day,
On a good day.
it make about 700,000 equivalized units. My great-great-great-grandfather.
You're related.
I'm related.
Ah.
In his lifetime, he made 350,000 bottles. 30 years, 25 years of making Tabasco sauce. He made
Waa la iska dhaxlay.
Not even.
Yeah.
So really, the stages of this factory are organizing bottles, filling bottles, closing bottles.
Pretty simple.
But it's pretty cool that you guys
Annagana warshadihii waaba la jajabsaday qararan kulli wax warshad jirtay oo dhan eber.
We're running 5 days a week.
Waa kana meeqa sanaa la iska dhaxlooyaa. Ayaa America.
It's kind of mesmerizing. Like you can sit and watch this stuff, and you just feel your mind go blank. It's really kind of
Tabasco.
In trying to figure out how Tabasco has gotten so popular over time, I think it's important to look at the consistency. The company is literally run by descendants of the
Company
same
waxaa
person
waay
that
oo
started
noqotay
it.
popular.
Every single person
Ilaa waa garan
is
garan
obsessed with
garan
making the
garan
product
faada
as
garan
close
faada
to
garan
the
garan garan
original
waay
recipe
meeqaa waay.
You've seen the process.
Yeah.
And you've tasted the mash, you've tasted the pepper.
Frankly, I tasted too much product in the product because I was just eating.
As a reward for all of your hard work, we have a,
Whoa.
this is a stainless steel spoon. It's sort of like a badge of honor. Like when you walk around the factory, people know that you tried the mash.
Will they let me put bars in New Orleans with this thing?
No, they'll probably arrest you if they see you. They think it's something else. But granddaddy.
Yeah, let's move mountains.
The process for making sauces nowadays, it's like you grind everything up to the finish. We have to take stuff out of this one. When you look at the flavor profile, it's fairly flat. It really needs to work with something,
Yeah.
and that's what we want. That's the purpose of this.
I gotta say, I said this before, going through all the stages today and meeting all the people that really care about what goes in here, it changes it for me. I enjoyed that Tabasco life a little bit more than I
Really did. And
that's really good to hear. That's what we're here to do.
Thank you so much for having us today.
Thank you for making the trip down and spending the time to learn about it.
At this point, I think it's safe to say that hot sauces may come and go, but Tabasco has proven that it has staying power.
Wow.